In this video, we're going to talk about the power of affirmations and visualization and how those two great tools can radically transform your life. And those are tools that are extremely trendy right now. Everybody's talking about it, from very successful entrepreneurs, celebrity, athletes in every field, YouTuber, and about everybody else is using those tools. And the main reason is because it works. It's a little bit like working out and clean food for better health and losing weight. That's what affirmation and visualization are for your mind and for your body, and to create amazing things in your life. But the main challenge that most people experience is that it seems like it's not working the same for everybody. Some people seem to be getting a lot of tremendous results, and other people medium, small result, or not getting anything at all. And so there's a lot of confusion, a lot of talk. And often it's not because of how they do it or what they do, but it's because of two little things that matters a lot. In my own personal experience, when I noticed that I started doing those two things, everything started to work and click together. And so I've been teaching my clients to do the same, and so I have been seeing the result that they get as well. And so in this video, I want to share with you those two secrets, so to say, and how you can make then affirmation and visualization really be a tool for radical transformation in your life, no matter what you're trying to create. And you see, what people struggle the most with is when they're not getting the result, especially fast. We live in a world where we love instant gratification, right? And so you start doing visualization, you start doing your affirmations, whatever, and you do it for a few days. And then if you don't see that big thing manifesting, changing, you don't see the massive success story just like everybody else on social media, you feel like, well, it's not working, where is it? You're giving up, you have doubt, you have thought that creeps in your mind. And then often what people do at that stage, most people give up, go back on YouTube, pick up another book, try something else, learn more information, listen to another podcast. And so they kind of waver, they stop, they go, they stop, they go, they stop, they go. And with this type of mindset, it doesn't work. And there is something in particular here that we need to pay attention to. And that is that it's not that it's not working, but that it might be just taking time for you to get the big shift, the big goal, the big manifestation, the big breakthrough that you want in your life. It might just require more time. And so if you're not getting the big wins yet, it doesn't mean that it's not working. It only means that you're not paying attention or giving enough significance to the small wins, the small shift, the small things that are changing and shifting in you and around you when you're starting doing those exercises. And what do I mean by that? It's a little bit like if you start working out and eating clean food, you're gonna diet, you wanna lose weight. After 3 days or a week, you're not gonna see crazy results. You're not gonna shed 10, 15, 20 kilos, right? It's gonna be gradual, it's gonna take time. But you might notice more energy, more vitality. You might notice already shedding off 1 kilo or looking a little bit toner. So you see smaller results. And if you use those smaller results, smaller win as evidence, as confirmation to reinforce that you see it's working, something is shifting. If you do this, this is what is going to make your affirmation and your visualization a superpower that will radically transform your life. And I want to tell you exactly why this is. Because you see, your mind has a tendency, and there's something called the confirmation bias. In simple words, the confirmation bias is a tendency that we have to look for evidence, to look for data, to look for things to support and reinforce our current belief system and perception opinions, and to kind of discard everything else that is not aligned with that. And this is really important because this is something happening automatically, subconsciously. So what happens in those cases that I just mentioned earlier is that if you don't see the result that you have, the confirmation bias is still looking at things being the same, creating the same frustration, the same lack, the same, oh my God, nothing is shifting. Because it's still operating subconsciously through the old belief and perception. Meaning you trying to change an outcome, change a situation, manifest something, or create something new in your life, but all you see is the evidence that it's not there. And that's messing up your mind, messing up, bringing doubt, bringing anxiety, frustration, and so on. But if you use the confirmation bias for you consciously, and you're like, oh, something changed, you see, that's a little win. And you use that, and you'll be like, just consciously notice it, and be like, you see, it's a win, it's working. As simple as that. Taking that little evidence to support and strengthen deeply the new belief system, that new imprint that you're creating in your life. It will then magnify. And if you do that every day with every little win, every confirmation that you can see that things are changing around you, those wins will get bigger and bigger and faster. And then you start getting bigger things and bigger things. And if you continue to just take that on as an evidence that supports the mental and emotional shift that you've been doing and how it's creating things different in your life, it will just reinforce and completely override the old system. And so let me give you an example. For example, you may want to be shifting your self-image of lacking confidence, feeling not good enough, not attractive, not beautiful enough, something like this, right? And all you've been seeing is people not giving you attention, people giving you the look, and you getting defensive, you being self-conscious when you take off your clothes at the gym or at the swimming pool. So you've been seeing, noticing all those things, and you've been affirming, you've been visualizing, losing weight, feeling confident about your body, and just finding that one person in your life, something like this, right? So you've been doing your work, affirmation, visualization, and other things maybe, and you haven't seen the big shift yet, but you're starting to notice that your skin looks a little bit better, right? You're starting to notice that you have a bit more energy, you're smiling more, you're feeling a little bit better in your skin. You notice that people are smiling at you for no reason. Those little things, those little examples I just made up can be evidence to be like, see, something is shifting in the world, the mirror, there's people laughing, I feel better, I'm smiling back, something is happening, it's working, I'm changing. If you just use those little things as evidence, I guarantee you this is the big boost that you're waiting for, because the confirmation bias then is going to subconsciously keep on looking for evidence, and your attention is going to go from looking at what was constantly, meaning recreating what was, because what you focus on expand, to actually focusing on something new and expanding, creating something new in your life. And so that was the first secret I wanted to share with you guys. Now, the second thing that is extremely important in this work is the persistence, commitment, and making this a way of life. You see, if you have a goal of losing weight, and the same analogy of like you start to eat cleaner, you start to work out more, and you gradually get to that beautiful body weight that you have. Now, what do? You either stop and be like, good, I reached my goal, now I go back to eating crap and no working out anymore, and just give up and go back to what I used to do. What's going to happen very naturally is that you're going to reverse right back, okay? Or you decided that this is who I am, it's a lifestyle. I'm going to continue to eat clean food, I'm going to continue to work out, and maybe I'm going to adjust in order to fit my next goal, my next destination. And I want you to focus on affirmation, visualization, the new mindset and attitude and self-image that you created as being a way of life. It's not like I'm going to do it until I get what I want, but I'm going to do it because it's who I am. Because I know that a clean mind and a clean vision and a mental diet will keep on creating better and better results. And so as I reach my next goal and I change it, I adapt it until my next goal and the next one and the next one, is going to keep on helping you create, grow, and become better. And so that's why an athlete or an entrepreneur that got a big win, a big success, make a big money, win the first trophy, they don't stop there and stop and give up visualization, give up their affirmation, give up their mental, emotional process. No, they continue, they build on it, they evolve it, they transform it as they are transforming themselves in order to reach greater height, in order to reach greater goals. And that's something that is so important. It's not something that you just do on and off. It's something that you must do because it's who you choose to be and how you choose your life to be. In the same way you brush your teeth because you want to have healthy teeth. You don't just brush it because you have a doctor appointment and then you stop until the next one. Some things you have to do every day. We are made or broken by our habits. So those were my 2 secrets to make really affirmation and visualization work for you. I hope it makes sense. I hope you find it very valuable, guys. If you have any questions, make sure you write them down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching this video and hitting that subscribe button to help me grow this channel and beautiful community, guys. I will see you next time. Be well.